Hi, lovely Leo. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to do your reading. I feel like I haven't done Leo in a bit. Messages for Leo. Decisions. Okay, you could feel like you have choices here, Leo. Messages for Leo. Maybe you're trusting in divine timing that the right choice will be evident to you, listening to the signs and symbols around you. These could be coming in the future, maybe not in the present moment, maybe even tomorrow with the full moon tomorrow, since the full moon can represent culmination of revelation or birthing or a releasing point before the next new moon. So yeah, especially if you're feeling like a lack of finances or abundance or ease or wealth, especially if you feel like you're not really nurturing yourself or you're not in an emotionally nurturing situation or lifestyle, you could be looking to ignite something there in that way so that you can move towards more of your passions. There could be like patterns that you've kind of got to overcome as well, guilt, sabotage, things like that. Let's get you best advice from the chakras. Leo, 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 Leo. Most important, empowering messages, please. Sacral chakra. Okay, it's all about creative expression. Well, Leo rules creativity and the child, right? That birth that comes out, that creative enterprise, Hollywood. So exploring your creative side could help. It's completely personal to you and can involve anything from coloring, drawing, cooking, baking, gardening. Interesting. So this ability to communicate maybe about money or about your self-esteem from a place of self-love is important. Balancing your mindset in regards to your self-esteem will actually help you to create and manifest more. Leos, it'll bring more joy to your life too because you're tapping into your creativity, your hobbies, your joy, your pleasure, which is also what Leo rules. I'm worthy of love. Beautiful energy here. Wow, this could be a gateway opening up in this regard, maybe at work, maybe somebody from your job or something, your daily routine. Aromatherapy can help intuition, burn scents of Palo Santo, nutmeg, chamomile, or bay laurel, or maybe even sage. Anything that just gets you in that headspace that kind of relaxes you, relaxes your muscles. You just feel relaxed. You love the smell. It's like why people like to go near bonfires, right? So, well, let's move on to another deck. Beautiful Leos. Yeah, let's get some of these. Ooh, the womb. Something could be creating or coming into reality soon. Something very strong and long lasting. Messages for Leo. You could be nurturing this into reality. You could be taking better care of your emotions as well. Messages for Leo people and placements. The vow. Yeah, this is like two people holding hands here. A dove of peace flying above. Something's going to happen in divine timing. Maybe a union, maybe a destined lover, something like that. The lover. Wow, what did I just say? Okay, this is gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful energy. This person could be a shaman or just like likes nature, likes to do healing through medicine. The gem, wow, wow. So maybe something unexpected is going to happen in this situation that might align you with this person. But let's go ahead and read the lover. Look at all that gold, which is everything that Leo rules. The color gold. You know that beautiful lion that's just resting there, like beautiful energy. The lover. Okay, relax into knowing, right? Beautiful. Amen. The heart, the beloved, and the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world in the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakes the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay aroused not by getting there, but by slow merging of the self and the other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, so no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. On the light side, connection, expansion, devotion, and awe. On the dark side, indulgence, attachment, and obsession. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you'll feel the lover within you awaken. It's common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding a lover in yourself. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just in conventional forms of pleasure or beauty. The lover's awe is unconditional. Wow. I don't feel like we could read the vow actually. Why not, right? There it is. Amen. 173. There could be like a new mindset shift in regards to like your relationships in general as well. The gateway opening up in this regard. The promise, the oath, and the contract. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts, karmic ties are formed, and destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is reason of great mythic stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. I'm really being called to this beautiful purple color here. So purple and gold could be really important here too. It's just a gorgeous energy here. This card is just gorgeous. Anyways, you can see that beautiful yellow flower. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises can't be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities or loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies the closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises, bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. So maybe bearing witness to the shift towards destiny. Wow. You could be experiencing that, but also you could be realizing your power of manifestation as well. How even just taking some time out of your day to just focus your thoughts, maybe 30 seconds, a minute, to just make like a ritual of something, like a manifestation ritual or something, to really call in what you want. Be clear with it, because there are spirits around that just need to know what do you want, right? So we have unconscious vows, unkept promises, or messy karma. Think of the last promise you made. Was it to yourself or another? Has it been upheld or broken? Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetypal realm of ceremony and ritual. That means time stands still and anything is possible. So if you think something is out of your capacity to have in your lifetime at this time, that's incorrect and very incorrect. We are entering a new era for the next 20 years. We do have a lot of planets that are going to start moving into Aries, which represents the beginning of the astrological wheel and cycle. So there's a new beginning that you can create in your life for the rest of your life. So do take some time to think about what you actually want. What tell us more about Leo's energy. What do you need us to know about the Leos? Wow. Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. Beautiful, beautiful ladybug there with the grapes. Gorgeous green energy, money, wealth, coming out of any pain. You need to let go of the past that's coming to an end. Those kind of thought patterns, those social connections that you've had that have only brought pain and betrayal and backstab and manipulation, they're done and they need to be left in the past, right? You're going to be moving beyond that. You need to be allowing better days to come, new endeavors to invest your emotions towards something more nurturing. Even just learn about emotions in general, if not a relationship or anything like that. There's a new beginning on the horizon. You're going to be leaping out of your past into your future. Messages for Leo. This could be with a friend or something to do with finances, or maybe studying finances, studying your own personal finances, or maybe somebody very earthy and grounded who works in finances around you. This could be a friend that you met at work or something like that. Maybe you're kind of letting go any kind of boundaries or fighting tendencies. You could be reconsidering, what are you fighting for actually? Is it your personal contentment and happiness? Since the butterfly is on top, this is about transformation. So there could be like a new era coming for you in your personal happiness as well. Beautiful energy. You're like preparing for union in a sense, right? Let's get you a Kali card, because after this you just need one more cup and you've got ultimate joy, which is the 10 of Cups, which is a union with somebody, a happy family life. So best advice for Leo. Mahavidya. Beautiful. You can see there's like a tongue on this. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and read that. Number 15. So this is about taking your self-assertion back in order for you to manifest joy in your life. With 15 there, number 1 is self-assertion. It rules Aries, which is about putting yourself first and above everything and everything. And then number 5 is about your joy and manifestation. What are you actually creating? What are your creative hobbies, enterprises, dating life, romance, sex, for joy, things like that. Really, it's a great house. So 15. She is unrestrained, unlimited, wild, and unconditional love. The heart knows how to attract grace and manifest creative resolution where the mind only sees difficulties. A spiritual awakening of tremendous value is opening up for you. As your inner being reorients itself around the increasing inner light, established structures built upon lesser foundations have to give way. She demands the courageous embrace of experience. She is your call to initiation and growth, your invitation to embrace your path. Rise and greet your destiny. Mahavidya is the great wisdom that manifests through the 10 wisdom goddesses. So there is a huge culmination coming in your end, like the past eras of karma or passed down lineages coming to an end, a conclusion, so that you can actually move towards your legacy and destiny. Mahavidya is the primordial Kali in multiple expressions, providing whatever is needed to serve the spiritual benefit of all. This is true wisdom, always shifting in response to what's needed. There are times when no matter how logical an approach might be, no matter how commonly acknowledged as correct or how sensible it might seem, the heart nudges us towards a different way. Knowledge can come from experience, yet it cannot guarantee evolution on its own. We can outgrow problems and birth superior outcomes only when we are willing to learn from experiences and have the courage to be moved in new ways along untried paths that resonate with the heart. Through engaging the heart, knowledge becomes wisdom. Wisdom is known by the effect it elicits healing, transformation, and provides a path through any difficulty. You may feel bound to unwanted circumstances. The way to be freed from oppression and constriction you are feeling is through wisdom. However, there is a sacrifice required to obtain it, the surrendering of fixed opinions or judgments based on self-cherishing viewpoints. I mean, that's typical. I mean, Leo is ruled by a fixed it's the middle of the season, so it's a fixed sign, which means it's very like steady. But on the bad side, it means it doesn't adapt to circumstances like the later half of the season does. The mutable signs do. They are the final culmination, the perfectionism that comes from being able to be adaptable and mutable and adopt new ways of doing things so that we can perfect something, right? So there's definitely a need to kind of lean more into any kind of mutable placements. We are in heavy mutable energy on Monday with all those squares and mutable kind of signs. So it's a great time to stay flexible and go with the flow, right? However, there is sacrifice needed to obtain it, the surrendering of fixed opinions and judgments based on self-cherishing viewpoints. And these are usually just from ego, right? Or insecurity. So, because when you feel like really strong about yourself and have self-esteem, you don't need to act in an egoistic way. You act in a kind way because you want to improve the world, right? You understand your divine purpose, your heart and your soul, which is what Leo rules. Self-cherishing is a term from the Buddhist tradition. It holds the wisdom in high and which holds wisdom in very high regard. A self-cherishing viewpoint sounds as though it's self-loving, but it's not. It is the viewpoint that reinforces ego. It generates fear, confusion, and anxiety. It does not really love the self and want the best for the soul. It just wants the universe to behave in predictable ways and according to the whims and desires of the ego. It could be that the self-cherishing viewpoint reinforces the idea of being superior to others. Alternatively, it could be based on the idea that we are inferior and deserving of poor treatment. In action, the self-cherishing viewpoint is akin to a child who only wants to drink sugary drinks, perhaps because they remind her of a birthday party when she felt like a princess. She always wants to feel so special when given a plate of broccoli and carrots and gasp, a glass of water. The self-cherishing viewpoint of that child is thwarted. The universe is not behaving according to her view of things. The wisdom response to this is to disentangle the healthy desire to experience her innate worth from the circumstances. We can then realize that the unexpected veggies are a gift of love and well-being. There is no distress, only growth and learning. The self-cherishing viewpoint prevents us from accessing wisdom. Instead, it attempts to lock the universe into behaving according to a limited view. And when it doesn't, we feel anxiety, distress, or confusion. We interpret the plate of veggies to mean that we don't matter, and that we have no value, and that we never get what we want, and so forth. However, when we want lemonade and life hands us lemons, the wisdom within will prevent us from despairing and invite us to become creative and maybe find a lemon press or even grow an orchard. Even if things don't appear to be working out, do not buy into self-cherishing limitations that create distress or confusion in your heart. There is an interpretation of what's happening that will bring you peace. You are not being punished or denied, you are being assisted on your path. Although you may feel thwarted, that viewpoint shall be temporary. It will give way to the realization that you are deeply loved, cherished in an authentic, soul-honoring way, and you have nothing to fear. Okay, beautiful. Maybe we'll get you an extra. Well, I feel like we kind of know what's going on here. Let's get you an angel. You know what? We'll grab this, actually. Most important advice for Leos. Earth School, beautiful. I think somebody else got this in the reading yesterday. I think it was Virgo. Soul growth, study, and higher learning. Yeah, this is about your health. This is about your job. This is about your give and take dynamics in general. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and the lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through the structured learning like university, school, or training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. And after all, relationships are known as the #1 way we grow as souls while on Earth. You could also be tapping more into spirituality with the number 9 kind of vibes there. But I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Take care.